What is up, YouTube? My name is CJ, this is CJ Knows Tech, and I am your smartwatch guru. Today we're taking a look at the brand new Apple Watch Series 6 versus the brand new Samsung Galaxy Watch 3. Which is the king? Which is the creme de la creme? What is the better option? Now, the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 is compatible with not only its Samsung devices, but Android devices, as well as Apple, iPhone, iOS devices. So this is a cross-platform smartwatch that has a lot to offer design-wise, battery life-wise, and so forth, that can, in some situations, outweigh this here, the most popular smartwatch in the world, the Apple Watch. So the Apple Watch Series 6 has been, I guess, the king by sales and market share for some time now. But honestly, with this Samsung Galaxy Watch 3, the Apple Watch has something to worry about. So let's get into the video. My name is CJ, this is CJ Knows Tech, where I like to get to know tech, use tech, abuse tech, and report to you about that very tech so you can make a more sound tech decision. So we'll go ahead and get all of the technical jargon and technical specs about these two head to head, and then we'll get into the real meat of the review, which is user experience. User experience is the number one thing that matters. How does this piece of tech perform in your life as a user once you've purchased it? All right, the first category between these two watches is going to be design. As you can see, these two vary in design by a lot. Now, the Galaxy Watch 3 has a more traditional circular design. This has an all stainless steel body. They got this brand new updated non-plastic bottom. It was plastic on the previous Galaxy Watch. So you got this really nice all glass bottom backing. And there's such a traditional feel when it comes to the Samsung Galaxy Watch. As you can see, I have a traditional watch face. This one happens to be the Rolex Air King on this bad boy. And that's another beautiful benefit that we could get into later. Then I added this custom black stainless steel band, which just honestly brings this watch all the way together and just really helps it shine as a timepiece on your wrist. And it doesn't stick out as, hey, that is a smartwatch. This is just a really nice, elegant watch. And when people find out it's a smartwatch, their mind is blown. It's needless to say, let's just switch up the watch face right now because we can do that on here. And that'll be something we'll talk about later. Now, when it comes to the design of the ever so popular Apple Watch, not much has changed here. This is the traditional Apple Watch design for the most part. Now, on the previous model, they did increase the screen size. That's pretty much the same thing carrying over for the Apple Watch 6. So we have the aluminum product red edition right here. And you also have the option of getting stainless steel bodies with the Apple Watch, which also costs a premium. But between these two watches, what are you offered color-wise and color selection? Now, when it comes to the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3, as far as color selection, you have this black on black, you have the black on stainless steel, and then you have the Mystic Bronze. That is it for your color selection. Now, when it comes to the Apple Watch, we got two new dope colors this year. We have blue, and then we got red, as well as your traditional space gray, silver, and gold. So there's a lot more of a color selection when it comes to the Apple Watches, but I was really excited about the brand new product red colorway as well as the blue. Like, they are really dope, and it just gives more swag. Like, I keep asking Samsung to give us more colors, smartwatch wise as well as phone wise. All right, now when it comes to sizing, you have two options between the two. On the Apple Watch, you can either get the 40 millimeter or like this here, 44 millimeter. And then when it comes to the Galaxy Watch, you can get either the 41 millimeter or the 45 millimeter. Now, if you're worried about what size to pick and so forth, I've made videos for both of these devices helping you pick the correct size. I'll go ahead and, add the video link, or you can check the description down below. But I've done a 41 millimeter versus 45 millimeter Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 video, as well as in the past, I've done a don't buy the wrong Apple Watch for the 40 millimeter versus 44 millimeter, and just my experience in owning both and which one I chose and why I've chosen the sizes that I choose to use in Apple Watch. I think I'm gonna do an updated one for the brand new Apple Watch Series 6 as well as the Apple Watch SE, because I have that in-house as well. Stay tuned for all of those videos, more videos coming from your smartwatch guru. Okay, as far as water resistance on both of these, it's pretty much the exact same. 50 meters, water resistance, swim proof. Basically, you can swim with these bad boys and not destroy them, but there's gray areas with that. But anyways, they're water resistant, so you're good. You splash water on them. Do not take a shower with them. I wouldn't recommend that. Although other people have claims, hey, Disclaimer, I'm telling you, treat it like a real watch, and not like a real watch, because some real watches are like super waterproof. Listen, man, it's a piece of tech. It's a technology smartwatch. Just be careful. You don't want any type of crazy water damage, but they are water resistant up to 50 meters. Another thing to note with these two is on-body storage. Now on the Apple Watch, you get way more storage, so you can store your podcasts, your songs, your audio books and so forth with 32 gigabytes of onboard storage. Now this is an area where the Galaxy Watch 3 kind of has a shortcoming because you're only given 8 gigabytes of onboard storage, so keep that in mind between the two. Hey, if you store a lot of things onto your smartwatch when you're working out, you got long workouts, you need a lot more, hey, the Apple Watch might cater more to you. I mean, that's 32 gigabytes, that's 4 times the storage than you get on the Galaxy Watch 3. Now, if you don't know, both of these devices both have heart rate readings and they both have the ECG feature on them. Now, there's something you have to note with the Galaxy Watch 3 is the fact that it is multi-platform compatible, meaning you can use it with either an iPhone or a Samsung or Android device, but the ECG feature is only available when paired with a Samsung Galaxy device only. So keep that in mind. But I mean, it's the same thing with Apple Watch. You can only use an Apple Watch with an Apple device. Now, also, if you're one of the people who like to have the convenience of a smartwatch, if you've never known, you can pay with your smartwatch. You can use either of these devices. You have Apple Pay and Samsung Pay. Samsung Pay is phenomenal as well as Apple Pay. Now, something for my long-term smartwatch Samsung Galaxy users, this does not have MST, so you're not gonna have that wow and shock factor of being able to use Samsung Pay at places where Samsung Pay is not accepted. So Samsung Pay has to be accepted. These both use the NFC technology for the payment method, and they're both pretty widely accepted everywhere and is growing. So the market for using payments via your smartwatch or smartphone is growing nevertheless, and it is more and more common than ever. All right, so now that we got all that technical nonsense jargon out of the way, let's really talk about user experience between these smartwatches and how they compare and which one really gives you the better user experience. Now we have to look at this from multiple views because this smartwatch is multi. The Apple Watch, we can only look at it as an Apple Watch that works with Apple products. So take that for what it is, because that is exactly what it is. Now, as you can see right here, one of the biggest advantages to having a Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 on the Android and especially on the Samsung platform is the customization of watch faces, you guys. The selection of watch faces. Now, to the Apple Watch's credit, I mean, we get a decent amount, but it's not enough to really feel like you have that full-on customability as you get on the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3. As you can see, these watch faces right here that I'm showing you, they're very standard and but I do like the info that I'm given. Like the info that I'm given on my Apple Watch on the daily is useful info. Having the weather there, you got my time, I got instant access to my music, my alarms, I can see my battery power, and I can see my workout, and as well as the date. So as far as functionality and the things that I would need out of my Apple Watch, I'm being given that on my watch face. But when it comes to looks, design, and appeal, I totally lean on the Galaxy Watch 3 for that with the watch face customization. Now, there's a limit to this customization because once you take this phone and pair it to an iPhone, this type of customization is slim to none. So honestly, depending on how vain you can be about your smartwatch display and how you want it to look, that can be a deciding factor in between these two devices. Now, they added some new watch faces on Apple's end and try to look like Rolex. Matter of fact, let me pull up that. So we're gonna go and add that new Apple Watch face, right? Where is it? Is it this one? No, it's not the California. Oh, here it is right here. Chronograph Pro. Oh, it's this one right here. Yo, the count up. Hold up, let's get this. Now, that's Apple's attempt at making a more, let's say, Samsung Galaxy Watch face type of vibe. This looks cheesy to me. I'm not rolling with that. I'd rather rock with this. I mentioned that the Apple Watch is the #1 most popular smartwatch. It's the #1 selling smartwatch. And there's a lot of reasons to that. But one thing that both of these things offer is health tracking. And I think that's a big reason why a lot of people opt in for a smartwatch, so you can track your workouts, your heart rate, your steps, just your overall activity, which is great between the both of these. You even get a thing such as sleep tracking, and you can do sleep tracking on either or of these models. Now, for a long time, Samsung was the only one allowing sleep tracking, but Apple has now caught up and offered that in their latest models, which is nice as well. And to be honest, if I'm gonna pick one of these smartwatches, just look at it, that I wanna sleep in, as far as comfort goes, I'm gonna pick an Apple Watch hands down over the Samsung Galaxy Watch. But I love the sleep tracking on the Samsung Galaxy Watch. It's really good. It's just not the ideal watch to fall asleep with. Most of the time when I fall asleep with the Galaxy Watch on, it's because I'm just on that midday burnout nap and I just fall asleep as is, whatever I have on. But if I was going to track my sleeping at night, I would want something more comfortable, which would lean towards the Apple Watch. This is why I love this band right here. This band is like super flexible, super light. Now I could put a similar band on this Galaxy Watch, which I have in the past, but it also just kind of takes away from the overall appearance and vibe of this Galaxy Watch. I like this stainless steel. This is the vibe that I want with this joint, and that's how I want it to look when I go out and I rock it. So when it comes to health tracking, the Apple Watch has a track record. It has a very strong track record. And then the Samsung Galaxy Watch has a up and down questionable track record. Some people say it's extremely accurate. Some people question the accuracy of the Samsung health tracking. Look at the overall market and how they weigh it. It seems the Apple Watch has the better, more accurate health tracking. But, that's up for the jury to decide. I can't tell you either way. They both are very good. They both are pretty decent. I don't really specifically wear a smartwatch when I work out all the time. But if I do, it's definitely going to be the Apple Watch over the Galaxy Watch, period. So I've used this more for health tracking and so forth. And I've enjoyed the health tracking on the Apple Watch Series 6, if that says anything. Okay, another piece to user experience between these two is going to have to come down to battery. Whoo, this is a big section because, you're able to average about 2 days of battery life on the Galaxy Watch 3. Now, granted, this is with certain features on and off. You can't have the always on display and so forth, but you can definitely squeeze 2 days out of a Samsung Galaxy Watch 3. Now, when it comes to the Apple Watch, it depends on your use because as Apple always has stated on their website, up to 18 hours. They just keep it flat, bland. Although you could get more than 18 hours, that's just what they tell you. Up to 18 hours with this smartwatch, but I've seen plenty of people say they get 2 days. Now, here's something that a lot of people don't talk about, and that's charging. Oh my goodness. Now, on the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3, Samsung has switched up the way that you charge this smartwatch. Matter of fact, let me show you. They've been using this type of style smartwatch charger since the Galaxy Watch Active. But here's the thing. The Apple Watch charges way more faster than this Samsung Galaxy Watch by a long shot. Now, the Samsung Galaxy Watch charger, which looks familiar, it looks like an Apple Watch charger, is extremely slow. So that's the downside. Honestly, I was getting ready to do this video yesterday and my watch had died. Both of them were dead. And I'm gonna be honest. And this Apple Watch was dead actually today. But I had to spend the day yesterday to charge this watch. So the review got delayed, recording period. While I charged this one today, I can't tell you exactly how long, but it was extremely fast. So that just goes to show you that the Apple Watch does not have the same length of battery life as the Galaxy Watch 3 as a whole during use. But to charge this thing and to get back to where you need to be, or at least a usable condition of battery, is extremely faster than to charge this one. And that's something to think about and to weigh in, because if you forgot to charge your smartwatch and you need to go about your day at a certain time, say if you woke up and your day's about to start and you got about an hour and a half before you have to leave out the house, and you forgot to charge your smartwatch and you have to charge your watch before your day, this watch is going to perform extremely better as far as giving you more battery in that hour and a half and allowing you to get through more of your day and actually use your smartwatch over the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3. After talking about those user experience things, one thing I want to say is Samsung did improve the experience of text messages and so forth on the Galaxy Watch 3, but this is with the Samsung Galaxy devices. Now, this device turns into a totally different device when you pair it with this device. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unpair this with the Samsung Note 20 Ultra, pair it up with the iPhone, and I might show you that process so that you guys can see the differences. So as you can see on my iPhone, I have the Galaxy Watch app. This is the app that you're gonna need to download on your iOS device in order to be able to connect the watch. All right, we're gonna go back to settings. We're gonna scroll down, connect to new phone. And we've done the backup. So we're gonna hit continue, and this is gonna pretty much delete everything that's on this device and reset it to factory default. And then we're gonna go pair it up with the iPhone. Oh, we got action, you guys. That actually was extremely fast. That took about maybe like 3 minutes. I don't know, it wasn't long at all. Okay, we're gonna go to settings. I should be able to go to connect new device. So we're gonna go to connect new device. We're gonna wait for these two devices to find each other and talk to each other, and we'll see what happens. All right, it says let's go. It found the watch. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this. You'll need to reset it before you can connect again. Okay, oh, there we go, boom. Finishing pairing. So it's going, check your phone to complete setup. Okay, we're gonna set down. The experience that you get with a Samsung Galaxy Watch connected to an iPhone is typical of most smartwatches. You get all your notifications, which is number one. That's the main thing. You can also make phone calls with this. I'm gonna show you how to set that up as well, but you're able to make phone calls from your smartwatch while connected to an iPhone. Now, where the limitations come is being able to reply to messages and so forth. You're not gonna be able to interact with your notifications the way you would with your Apple Watch. So being able to reply to a text message and so forth, you can do that on your Apple Watch. I prefer to do it via voice, but you also have writing and typing out. Now you do have those options when using your Galaxy Watch 3 with your Samsung device. See, and then right here, allow Galaxy Watch 3 LE to display your iPhone notifications. See, you have to give it permission. That's the thing with iPhone and iOS and how protective it is of your information, which is a positive thing, but it also turns into somewhat of a negative because it limits the access that outside devices have to your Apple devices. So connect your watch to your phone. Let's confirm that. Okay, we now have the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 in connection with my iPhone. So as you see, you go back to the traditional Galaxy Watch 3 watch face, and you can get watch faces, but it's very limited. It's not the way that I showed you guys how to customize your Samsung Galaxy Watch 3. If you guys have a Galaxy Watch 3 and a Samsung device, go watch that video because I show you exactly how to get those Rolex those Rolex watch faces and Breitling watch faces and nice traditional watch faces like you saw me showing you earlier. So that's one of my drawbacks of putting this on iOS is I don't have the same access to those smartwatch faces. Now I'm gonna try to figure out, if I figure out a way to do it, I'll let you guys know, but until then, just know it's gonna be more of the traditional watch faces you can find. So okay, I have notifications on, right? So I'm gonna send myself a text message. Let me get my other phone. Okay, so I got my second phone, my second number. I'm gonna go ahead and send myself a text message so you guys can see it pop up on a smartwatch. As you can see, I'm using my Pixel 5 to send this text message. I'm gonna go ahead and send it. So, boom, as you can see, you get that. And this is your interaction. Pretty much you just get to see what you were text messaged, and you can just hit clear or not. Now I'm gonna send myself a picture. I wanna see if the picture is gonna show up. So I have this message, right? And I click on it. It doesn't show me the picture. So that's one of the things that I mean by it being very different. Now, if I go to my phone, as you can see, I text myself the picture with the letter Q, and all you saw on the Galaxy Watch is the Q. You can see I get my Twitter notification, but I can't like it or interact with it. I can only view it, read it, and then clear it. That's pretty much the furthest that notifications go. Now, when it comes to phone calling, let me show you guys how to set that up. There should be two connections in your Bluetooth. So this is how you're gonna be able to set up your Galaxy Watch 3 to make phone calls. Here it is. Other devices. So as you can see, my Galaxy Watch is showing up in the other devices. You're gonna connect it right there. And then you're gonna hit the pair on your smartwatch. And now you're gonna see two connections for your Galaxy Watch 3. Now you're able to make phone calls. This is the most important. It's a simple step, very easy. But now, if I were to go to the phone and I go ahead and I make this phone call, as you can see, I'm calling a phone, getting a phone call. Now you do get the Galaxy Store. Somebody was asking me, can you get apps on iOS? Yes, you do have access to the Galaxy Store. I want to see, do you have access to Watchmaker? So we're going to search inside the Galaxy store for Watchmaker. This is just curiosity for me. As I am someone who uses this. Boom. Oh, there's the Watchmaker iOS. Okay. So you are able to download the apps to your Galaxy Watch. You don't have to worry about that. Someone was asking me about that. So all in all, when it comes to connecting the Galaxy Watch 3 to an iPhone, it's a typical smartwatch. You're able to make phone calls. You're able to see all of your notifications. You can track your steps and so forth like that. But it's very limited in its accessibility in comparison to a Apple Watch Series 6 or Series 5 or Apple Watch SE, Apple Watch 3, whatever you choose to get. The interaction with an Apple Watch and an iPhone will always, in many situations, trump that of the Galaxy Watch with an iPhone. So that's something to really think about when it comes to accessibility and features, because if I were to go on my Apple Watch and if I were to go to messages, I see the full photo and I have the option to reply. So it's as simple as that. If you're really into being able to have more interaction from your smartwatch without having to pull out your phone, the Apple Watch is the smartwatch for you when it comes to connecting to an iOS iPhone device. But if all you need is notifications and you want to be able to make a phone call from your smartwatch and you want to be able to do some of the other similar features, you know what I mean, check the weather and all of those things, the typical uses of a smartwatch, but you like this look, you like this vibe, well then the Galaxy Watch 3 serves a purpose for you as an Apple iPhone user. Now personally, if I want to get the most bang for my buck out of either of these smartwatches, the real way I'm gonna use them is, I'm gonna use an Apple Watch Series 6 with my iPhone, and I'm gonna use a Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 with my Samsung device. That's the best case scenario. Really, which one is better is very subjective. On the iOS platform, I'm gonna say you go with an Apple Watch if you want the best smartwatch performance. But if you don't care about all those other nicks and knacks, and you just want a watch that looks good and feels traditional, then get a Galaxy Watch by all means. Honestly, the most ideal situation is to have both. So when I go out and I want like this type of vibe and swag, and I might be dressed up a little nicer, and I don't want an Apple Watch on my wrist, I'm gonna pull out the Galaxy Watch 3. That's a luxury, to be able to have both. So let's just be realistic. Apple Watch for an iPhone, Galaxy Watch 3 for both. But it's most useful on a Galaxy device. My name is CJ, this is CJ Knows Tech. I am your smartwatch guru. Hopefully this video shed light and help you possibly with your tech decision if you're choosing between these two smartwatches. As I said, they're both best on their own platforms. It's as simple as that. Smash that like button, smash that sub button. I'll be back with more videos. And if you guys have any questions about usability and so forth on these platforms, let me know anything about these two smartwatches. Hit me down in the comment section down below. I'll either make a follow-up video, because I got to do an update video on both of these smartwatches for their respective reviews, but I can do an update in this versus if you guys shed any new information to light, or if you guys have any questions, or if you have a lot of questions, I'll hit you back with another video. But other than that, I'll be down in the comment section down below right now commenting with you guys. Peace.